Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? This is going to be a fun one today because I put together a really fun Legends pile that gives us a bunch of different kind of combo-y ways to go about business. So this should be an entertaining one to play today. So we're going to start with some Torch the Tower because, you know, the boring part of the deck, we got to have some removal. But we do have Llanowar Elves, and because we have Llanowar Elves, it kind of shaped how this deck's going to look. We do also have some Get Lost because, you know, again, flexibility. And we're playing Ruby, Daring Tracker. Now, the fun thing is, Ruby is available because of Foundations, and this card's actually been pretty playable in these lists before, so it's actually cool that we get to play with this, along with Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia. Now, the reason Gwenna becomes important alongside Tyvar, but Tyvar gives us several different options, is that we actually get to go from 1 mana to 3 mana if we have a Llanowar Elf. So we wanted some things we could play on turn 3. But then we also get to go to turn 4 after we have Ruby on 2, so then that means now we get access to Biza, the Bounding Spring, which is actually pretty sweet. But we also have some other really good legends we get to play here. In Surrak, the Hunt Caller, also from Foundations, which can give anything haste the turn after, or it could come down and give itself haste if you already have 8 power worth of stuff, which is possible. But then we also have Halana and Alena Partners, which gives anything haste and the number of counters equal to its power. And this is where all these things start kind of lining up, right? Because we could even use Tyvar, Pump Tyvar, which then gives Halana and Alena higher power, which then gives something else a higher power, right? That's actually pretty cool. Then we also get to use Dragonhawk Fate's Tempest, which we have several things that are going to be power 4 or greater, so this actually allows us to do some fun stuff. But Dragonhawk alongside Surrak or Halana Alena means you get to play the Dragonhawk the turn after and attack, which means you get 2 triggers when it enters and when it attacks on the same turn. We also have Thrun, no real combos with anything in the deck here, just a really hard card for your opponents to deal with, which we like. Threw one Vivian Reed in there just if we want to go hunting for a card late in the game. We're also playing Roxanne for more mana, because, you know, more mana to use with Tyvar or whatever seems pretty good. But if you hit a Roxanne, it makes it very easy to hit Natali, which then gets us access to more cards. So lots of fun stuff going on with this list. We should have a good time with this. But like always, please watch as much of the video as you can. And then when you're done watching the video, if you want to download this and play it for yourself, we'll have a link that'll take you over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where you can download this list and try it for yourself. Also, if y'all want to be good supporters of the channel and help me out, especially this holiday season, we have a sponsor, Tales of Adventure. You should go check them out. Go buy your magic cards there, sleeves, singles, whatever it is you want to get. And you can save 5% on your whole order. That's TOA Magic. Use code DRAGON, DRAGN, and it'll save you 5% on everything over there. But all right, let's go see what trouble we can get into with all these legends. Ooh, I'm going to mulligan this. Okay, this is a little bit better. I was hoping to get a 1 or 2 mana creature here. I think I'm just going to put 1 Ruby back and gamble. Alright. Why do I feel like this Ruby is not going to live long? However, I'm not going to attack with Ruby just in case. I think she's going to die, but even if she doesn't, I could shoot something. Well, that's less than exciting. I mean, we probably still do it. I just don't love it. And the worst part is I know what we're up against now, and this is going to be a very tough matchup. We do have creature lands and stuff, though, which should help. And unfortunately, even if we hit Atalis, they don't really have much for us to take from them, which is very sad. Alright, this is probably Caretaker's Talent turn. Nope, it was a lockdown turn. That's interesting. Not what I was expecting to see for sure. But let's see what's up. Okay, that makes sense if you got tokens and whatnot. Only drew land, though. How do we go about this? This is very sad. Because there's a good chance they're just going to play the Avatar or the Overlord next turn. I don't know what this needs to look like, y'all. Alright, well, I feel like this is kind of the best we can do. We really didn't draw much other than mana sources here, so All of these, yeah, we'll just hit them. Whatever they block is going to die, so... Except for the 3/4, obviously. Alright, that works for us. I mean, they are at 8 already, so it's not like we can be that upset with the outcome so far. Like, if they White Overlord, they really can only attack for 8, but they need to save to block. We could kill one, they could block one, we force through 3 damage as it stands. Alright, cool, we got out of that. Okay. I'm gonna keep this, but if Llanowar Elf dies, which is a high percentage chance, this is not gonna go great. I'd love to draw another mana creature here. That makes life at least a little bit easier, potentially. No attack, because I don't want to flash that into a dangerous situation. Liliana, sure.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
You got it. Away goes Llanowar Elf.
Off you go.
Found a land. Love to see that. Question here is, how badly do we want to kill Liliana? Because we could attack, but then effectively do nothing. I think I'm going to do this. So the opponent's still incentivized to kill Halana and Elena here. And there's a chance we could still do some big things. I'm going to get rid of... Oh boy. Vivian here. With the idea we're going to have to discard something else, which is going to be one Get Lost.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Oh, and they're just trying to mill us out here? Oof. This becomes a problem, because if I play this and they have a way to... They don't have a way to kill Alana and Elena here. Like, just gotta have faith. Yeah, we'll grow this guy, I guess. And you can also have haste. And we'll attack here and here. Hope our board doesn't get swept. Because this hand got really clunky really fast. Okay, we lose half our library or whatever, but then the opponent's just dead, right? Oh no, they're going to copy. We get the copy in a Tali. That's real, right? Yeah, that'll do something. I mean, we still have access to Get Lost. The opponent's at 12. We get to pump a thing. So, I mean, there's a lot happening here. Oh, they copied Biza. That's a good move, too. Ooh, Tyvar. Not mad at that. What's the play here? We go Tyvar, we pump a Tyvar. That's, nah, it's not really worth it. All right. Pump this. I mean, it doesn't matter. They all get to attack here. I mean, that's the best thing we have going. Really needed Tyvar to be an untapped land, because then we would have got to play Roxanne. Roxanne would have had haste and picked off a couple things, and we could have ended the game, or close to it. Bit of a problem now. That, we can at least kind of currently punch past. Jace, we could survive.
I'll take note of all your failures.
I think if we get an untapped land, that's still it. Alright, well, we're dead next turn if we don't get an untapped land here. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Actually, let's see. If we play this, we pump this. This becomes 5. Attack with everything. They block 7, take 5, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. Oh, I guess it'll be Xaxes. Put that here. This can have haste. Ruby will pump herself. So we have 2 7s. So a 7, a 5, and a 2 get through. That's 14. Whew. That one did not feel good. I think we were one turn away from dying, y'all, to the mill deck. I mean, we'll take those. This is what having all the haste is about. It gives us that opportunity to steal wins. But, man, way closer than we wanted that to be. Okay, let's keep this and see where it goes. I'm very curious. Skrelv. Okay, well, that's a little unfortunate, but sure. Phyrexians. Alright, I don't even know if this is just going to be like a poison deck. It probably is. Oh, and we didn't draw anything great here. That's sad. I mean, I guess we could always Vivian and minus to kill Skrelv. It's not exciting, but it's a thing we can do. Yeah, Surak, you're way dead, buddy. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say, they're going after Llanowar Elf. Well, we won't be able to play Vivian now, so that's a different problem. I mean, good news, they didn't do much else there. Still not going to attack, though. If they're playing Anoint and stuff, I think I'd rather just prevent whatever silliness is going on. Oh, they don't have any more instant speed stuff with one black. They might have two, the -4/-4 thing. Ah, Shieldred. That kind of makes sense. All right. Ooh, Biza. You might be good later. I think I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of this knucklehead now.
Sounds like my kind of place.
Yep, you got it.
You can't bury the creatures of this world in
And I guess, do we attack and trade? I mean, I guess. I don't think they'll trade, though. Ooh, they are going to trade. Nice. Didn't think they were going to block there, actually. That's pretty fantastic. So now we get two choices. Because we can search and then use Biza if things don't go the way we want. I have a lot of creatures in this deck, opponent. Oh, that is good. 1, 2. Ooh, we have everything we need right now. This is awesome. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't do that much. We'll take this. Oh, wait. Actually, if we do these in the right order, we can put that there. Oh, no, but I have to do that first with the creature that's out. I kind of do want to just kill the Glissa, though. Yeah, F it. We got plenty of mana. I don't want to have to worry about her. Wait, on bargain, can I sacrifice a creature? Artifact, enchantment, or token. Oh. Dang it. Alright, well, sure. For some reason, I guess I'm always sacrificing creature tokens, so I just thought I could sacrifice a creature. But it's whatevs. We'll go ahead and search.
Nature speaks.
I could get a ruby here and cast it. But I could also just get Thrun or Surak. All these are better choices. How much mana do I have? I only have 3 if I play a land. I think I'm just going to take Roxanne. That's fine. Alright, no attacks. We might be able to go just big lethal Atali here, too. Oh, they're going to fight Atali. Yep. So they were doing the straight-up poison thing, so we were good to not let them get a couple of easy attacks in. That was pretty critical. Yeah, see, they were setting this up from the get-go. Yeah, of course we're blocking. Ooh, all right. Tyvar. but I need one more mana. So let's see if you can find me an untapped land, Vivian. You did indeed. We appreciate your service. So what we'll do here is play Tyvar and then Visa and then pass. So the opponent can't easily just punch through Tyvar. We can make Tyvar indestructible. Now the trade-off would be if they target it. Okay, well now that's a little annoying because now we got to deal with Glissa twice. Yep. And if you're wondering why it doesn't tap, Ratted Rabbit also gives Legends Vigilance. We'll block. Then we'll give this Indestructible. Way to hold the fort down, Tyvar. You the man. You the man. Pick off that little knucklehead. Proceed to attack with these. Actually, with just Biza, honestly. I don't think we need to get too crazy here. Alright, then we're pretty much a lock next turn unless they have a blocker, because then we just pump everything. Sure, I guess we'll take a land. It doesn't really matter. We'll just get this and play it tapped. Alright. Looks like we handled that very well. Yep. All good. No green mana for my turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, we got all the tap lands. Oh, no. Oh, this is going to be a pain. I'm going to keep Biza instead of Roxanne with the idea that I'm starting a card down from mulliganing. We may be behind, so there's a chance we end up getting more value out of Biza. All speculative, obviously, but we'll see. Well, we may not get a Biza at all because opponent got a Deep Cavern Bat. I mean, you either take Biza or you take Gwenna here. I think Ruby's safe. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Really? That was... What's that about? Why is that the choice? See, I always say, like, you have to ask when your opponent makes a move that doesn't make sense. Oh, okay. So they're just going to go back-to-back, get what's left, which happens to be the Biza. Okay. I probably still would have got Gwenna and then Biza, because there's more value from Gwenna than there is from Ruby, but, you know, I guess to each their own. Do we care about... No, I think we're just going to do this. Yeah, just say, let's get it. I didn't draw anything else to cast there, so... Eh. Only thing bad, though, is by not playing Llanowar Elf, if I draw exactly a Tali, I can't cast it. But I should be able to cast everything else. Alright, well, they're set up to do combo shenanigans next turn if they have it in hand. Okay. How do we feel about this? We could kill that, cast a Biza. I think we have to play defensively here, though, is the problem. So I can still attack for 2, I think, pretty safely. But I have to save the get lost to see what it is they're up to here. Okay, Bloodletter. That is a thing. How much do we care about a Bloodletter? Because this would be 2, 4, 6... I guess we have to kill a Bloodletter instead here. I kind of hate it, but, you know, what are we going to do? This is so funny. Now I actually really want a Roxanne. Roxanne would be glorious here. Come on, Roxanne, where you at? No, that's... Oh, no. We just drew too many lands. Yeah, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're just dead. We could leave, like, 1 back to block, but we're pretty close to dead. We just didn't draw anything. We drew pretty much all mana guys and a Biza that they took from us, so not really much we could do. Actually, we're dead anyway. Because they're going to get to pump something here. Yeah. Yeah, we're dead, regardless. we drew so poorly there, we deserve to lose. Ooh, mulligan that. This gives us some runway. We might be able to make this work. I already have double white, so if we get to a situation with Biza, that's pretty cool. Exciting. Alright, pass the turn. There's been a lot of decks playing this card lately. Some actual toxic decks, some are just black decks that happen to be doing a variety of things here. Yeah, we'll sack that one that's tapped. Opponent was not interested in that exchange. Fair enough. I'll take a card here. And 4 life, actually. Not too bad. Having a Tyvar here doesn't suck. Sure, you got my mana, duder. Congrats. Well, alright. This allows us to at least just start attacking, I guess. I say that. I actually don't want to lose Tyvar here. Actually, or do I? Opponents, whatever. If you get rid of our Tyvar, you get rid of it. We're going to be attacking for 7+ next turn. Yeah, like I said, I could have protected him, but it didn't feel worth the effort. If their hand's just all removal and they eliminate all of our creatures, so be it. Choose an artifact or creature card. Well, it's not either of those. So they literally kept a 2-land hand that was just that guy and all removal. Awesome. Alright, you will work. Whoa, Arena, just let us take a point of damage. Jeez. Just gonna tap a creature we could be fighting with here. What's wrong with you? Yep, there we go. Oh, man, mulligan. Yeesh. This isn't much better. Keep it. Oh, boy. All right. This is on the faith that we will at least draw another land somewhere along the way. Yeah, sure. I guess we get rid of Halana here. All right, there's a land. Unfortunately, I think they're playing, if they're playing a variety of discard stuff. Oh, they're not. So they kept the hand with a bunch of creature kill things. All right, I think this is fine. Like, obviously, we lose Llanowar Elf, but that's okay. Like, the goal is just hoping we get to resolve a Biza next turn. Get a 4/5 and get a card. See where it goes. Well, we're not going to get to keep them. Pretty sure the opponent's hand is a little better than that. Let's go ahead and play it, though. We'll get a card here. Does give us a little bit of defense in case another discard spell shows up. Though I do have to say, like, what's up with everybody wanting to play the black decks and aren't doing anything other than just, like, killing a bunch of stuff? That's very boring. Like, we could be playing some real Magic, you know? I'm assuming there's another creature kill spell here. Nope, there's a Hopeless Nightmare. Alright, well, we'll get rid of this. That means Surrak lives a turn. Ooh, wait, actually, we could do this into Tyvar. This kind of always ends up being the thing, too. Is that you spend all this time killing stuff, and then, like, the one time you don't kill something, you die, right? Like, you got to be doing something to move your game forward. You got it.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's
Ruby
not
is going away. Untapped land ends the game here. That is not it. Man, I wish I would have known that was coming. I would have got rid of Surak. Alright, well. Yeah, why I said it would end of the game, we would have given everybody +5, and that would have been way more than enough to kill the opponent. But this hopefully will work as well. And now we have Plaza Heroes that can protect the thing. Well, yeah, this is still it, actually, because Surak gives itself haste.
And you think you can
So sure, resolve. Sack this guy.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Alright, well, play Surak and win. Give itself haste. Attack for 8. Opponent's at 7. Neg 1. That'll do it. Okay. We'll keep this. I think the question is just... Yeah, I think I'm just going to play this. If it's mono red and I miss out on getting the Torch to Tower or something, fine. Because then I could just play Ruby and Torch. And that's okay. Not if Ruby dies, of course. But you know what? I'm going to leave Ruby up. In case they play Emberheart Challenger or some such here. I'm probably like, why'd they leave this untapped and not attack? Did they have a Snakeskin Veil? No, I do not have a... Oh, they're doing Reanimator stuff. Oops. Yeah, wasn't planning on that, folks. Well, fortunately, they didn't put anything good in the graveyard. Oh, this could be a huge turn incoming. Man, we need Surak to live. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't die. He's gonna die. But come on, don't die. Like, you know he's gonna die, but we're gonna really, really, really hope he doesn't die. Because then we get to attack for 10 straight up. We get 2 triggers, because there'll be 2 5-power creatures. So that's 12, 14, 16, 18 damage would have been just from that. That had potential. Had so much potential, but we didn't get there. Alright, well, we'll just settle for the 2 damage. No! We lost an Atali. It's alright. It's still worth it. No regrets. Alright. They just took the damage. They didn't put anything in the graveyard, which is interesting. Okay, that's why, because they're going to put stuff in the graveyard now. Still nothing big that we have to worry about. I'm not really sure what their deck is doing at the moment. This guy doesn't have a way to have haste outside of that. So I guess we just do this and search?
Power of the arcbow? This will be life is tenacious, isn't it?
I guess we go with Thrun. And pass? I don't know. Maybe Tyvar was the right choice there. To just get more aggressive. There it is. That's what they were looking for. So now the issue is we have to get enough things in play that we could sacrifice things if we want to get rid of Valgavoth by using Vivian. Don't know how easy that's going to be. I expect it's going to be very difficult, actually. Okay. I don't know if that helps us at all. But it's an option. We can also minus Vivian here to get rid of, say, Bitter Triumph so we don't get attacked. I think I'm going to go this way, though. Now that we have... Oh, we drew into another... I was hoping maybe find like a Llanowar Elf or Gwenna or something. Ah, that sucks. That's super painful, actually. We drew literally 2 of the only other cards we can't cast here. I mean, like, we can cast them, but we have other copies, so we don't benefit. Oh, man, that's rough. Is this the best we can do? Alright, well, not great. I'm assuming this is where we see Valgavoth. Yeah, expected that. So the question is, what do we use to kill Valgavoth? Because, like, technically, I could just Valgavoth now or kill it, but I don't think that's what we want to do. So let's just draw. Only found a land. Let's reveal.
Life is tenacious.
Lana Nelena's not bad. Alright, we have 3 permanents. So if we tap this for mana, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and could play 1 for 8. So we could play 6 and still use a Get Lost. That's not bad. I'm going to take Halana Nalena here, I think. I could also activate a land. And then sack. No, because it has to be non-land permanents. Yeah, that doesn't count. Alright. Then we could also just keep Vivian. Like, just play Halana Nalena here. Kill Valgavoth, sack the creatures. I mean, it's not exciting, but it's probably okay. Like I say, probably. Like, I am not confident in this decision, as you can tell. We had kind of a slow start. I'm trying to figure out how we get out of trouble here. Yeah, I think that's just what we do. I think that's the plan here. So, let's make sure we tap for red. Oh, actually, no. Wrong way. Let's tap for white and colorless. Because we're about to have... Oh, no, crap. We could just tap ruby as well. Yeah, that's fine. And then tap this for white. Alright. Sorry that took so long. I'm just, like, really debating how I wanted to handle this. But that feels correct. Like, I don't really know. In the turn. I don't know what else is in the graveyard. Oh, they still have Valgavoth. So they can still just get it back. Alright. That guy I could at least kill. So that's exciting. I mean, Vivian's going to get hit for 4 here. Possibly 6. And there's not a lot we're going to be able to do about it. Alright. They get another shot at it. And it's another Valgavoth, which probably just goes to the graveyard. Yep. Well, alright. Well, Vivian goes down to 2. Yep.
You won't like it when I fight back.
I feel like we're really behind here. I don't think we're coming back, but if we do, it's going to be pretty miraculous. Because any Reanimator spell puts us in a bad spot here. Unless, actually, I was about to say we find... Not you, but... 1, 2... Oh, I can cast a Tali, though. Man, that would have been nice if they'd have left Valgavoth on top. Would have been sick. But let's see what we hit. Oh, and we get to attack. Oh, let's get it. Hell yeah. Get in there for 9. Now we can just fight Valgavoth. Take that. No, I was thinking if we were to get Roxanne, because we could sacrifice the... what are those things called? The meteorites. And didn't have to sacrifice creatures. But obviously we didn't find one earlier, so it didn't matter. Are you going to kill your Shieldred as well, friend? Alright, you're down to 4. Two fear of missing outs. Alright, sure. I think we turned this around in 1 turn. Like, that Atali was sick. Getting to attack for 9 plus getting their shielded? Gross. Because now they're at 2 and they can't even attack. And we've got a hasty Thrun? Yeah. For real, y'all? I thought we were cooked. And 1 turn was all the difference. We went from opponent reanimated Valgavoth, we had to sack our board to kill it, to winning in 2 turns. Like, that's why this deck is fun. Oh, no, 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 no. We are going to mulligan that. All right, we could work with this. Get rid of 1 ruby. I feel like I'm going to pay the price. Like, the first ruby's going to die, and I'm going to hate myself. But that's okay. I don't know if I could justify getting rid of the get lost. I wanted to, but that felt like a bridge too far. Oh, and they had the cut down. I knew I should have kept the other ruby. Gosh dang it. Should have trusted my instincts. Actually, I probably should have just got rid of Surak is what I should have done. But is what it is. We'll see what we can do. You have a deep cavern bat. Just for that, let us find our 2 damage spell. Nope, Deck's like, ah, that's cute. You aren't going to get crap. Don't think this is going to work how we want. Because surely, I would say, surely you have a removal spell, right? Hey, there we go. You're just a little bit late, that's all. Slasher, you got it. I'm going to take my turn. Ooh. I guess I'm just going to play this. They might just kill Surak and attack for 2. We lose half our life, whatever. That's fine. This is one of those games where we're already behind, so you're like, you know what the situation is. What you going to do? Yep, back to taking the get lost. I'll block it. Why not? Oh, come on. We just need Roxanne into like a Tali or Roxanne into Thrun. Something like that. That's all we need. Dragons would be good here. That is terrible here. Doesn't solve any of our problems. Alright, well, we're not blocking the flyers anyway. So what else are we going to do? I mean, I guess maybe a Biza is okay. Get us a couple of creatures, some life, and a card. Like, that would be reasonable. But, I mean, that's not saying a lot here. Oh, yeah, we're dead anyway. All right. We were so far behind in that game. Ooh, we have to easily mulligan that. All right, this feels a little better. Let's keep this... I'm gonna... I kind of want to get rid of the Dragonhawk here. I think I am. Because there is a real world where Lana Rolf dies and then we just don't have the mana for a minute. And I at least want to be able to kill something to buy time. Okay, so it begins. Let's see what we can do. Another mana creature here would be kind of nice. Alright, that's a reasonable start. Little odd, because I kind of need to play the plains first in the event of us getting a white land so that we can play untap white land so we could play Biza. Because if I'd have done it the other way just to attack for 2, then I draw the white land and I'm still stuck just attacking for 2 here. Though, this is a much better scenario. Love seeing Vivian. We will take a Taiva. Oh, I say that. I think I'm going to take this white land, actually. Just to make sure nothing crazy happens. Like, if they give all our creatures -2 or Brotherhood's End here, I can still play Biza, get a card, search for the next thing. This also allows us to play Biza, attack with Ruby for 3, potentially. So lots of things going on with this setup. Though I was very tempted to take Tyvar. Is this a Reanimator shenanigan pile? We'll know based on what goes to the graveyard here. or at least have an idea. Yep, they're going to try to get that portal back into play. Well, knowing that, well, the opponent just gave up anyway. I was hoping to play Biza, get a card, attack for probably, what, 3, 4, search, and then try to start getting set up to see if we can get the overrun emblem in a couple turns, is what my goal was. But my guess is here, maybe they didn't have a sweeper, maybe they just didn't have the thing to reanimate their, or get their portal into play, and they just figured they're going to take enough damage in the meantime. Well, this is a little bit of good news, surprising news, I guess, if that's a thing. I'm going to say, if you don't like any of the other cards, or you don't own them, like let's say maybe you don't have 3 Helena, or you don't own a Dragonhawk, or whatever, replace the extra card with Vivian Reed. She was really, really good. Like, keeping our hand stocked, because we're basically all threats, right? Outside of our mana creatures. So just like, keep your hand stocked, keep finding threats, keep finding hasty creatures, and then you still have the flexibility to get rid of artifact or an enchantment or whatever. Even in that last game, that might have also been part of the issue, is even if they got their thing, it's like, well, I'm just going to minus Vivian and get rid of your artifact, and then we're just back to doing the same stuff again, right? And they just may not have had a way to deal with that. So if that's the case, Vivian won a game by herself effectively, or at least put the opponent off. But, like, this is actually just a really good card all the way around. And starting with 5 loyalty, you're almost always going to be able to +1 to go to 6. It's hard for your opponent just to kill that with 1 attack, which means you can almost always find another creature to make a blocker and kind of keep that going. Everything else we wanted to do, as far as, like, get big Tyvars that we could pump through for the win, like, that was a thing. Gwenna being able to untap even whenever you play, like, a Surrak or a Dragon or whatever, that's awesome. And I think what worked really well for us is our opponents don't want us to have the mana creatures, right? But we've built the deck in a way that we're pretty efficient at every drop, right? Like, even if the Llanowar Elf dies, it's like, all right, we'll see if we can play a Ruby. All right, that dies. Well, can we get a Tyvar or a Biza to stick? All right, well, now we have a Dragonhawk, right? Just kind of keep going up the ladder. And if you get Thrun against some of those black decks, as long as you have some other creature, they almost don't have a way to get rid of it because they have to make you sacrifice it. So you're just attacking every turn and this thing lives, unless they have a board sweeper or something. So yeah, we have the bases covered on a lot of things. I think the only issue is, like, if you get a weirdly slow start against the removal heavy black decks, like, sometimes you'll just stumble or whatever, and that's fine. But we did beat one of those even when they had a bunch of removal, so you can still win. It's just a little bit more difficult. But overall, yeah, this was a fun pile. Like, and this is the type of thing where you look and say, like, this curve is just absurd, right? Like, we have so many 5s and so many 4s, but we're also playing so many mana creatures that it just doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. The only thing I would say is when you're going to mulligan, try to get a 1 or 2 mana thing in your opening hand, so you have something to do before turn 3. Like, after turn 3, then cool, all bets are off. But you need something to do early. So you probably saw me mulligan them a couple of times where you thought, oh, I could probably keep that. Which, you're right, I probably could have, but I want to make sure you're trying to target Llanowar Elf or Ruby early. If not, you at least want to get lost or a Torch the Tower so you can kill the first threat, then put something in the way, maybe your opponent use a removal, and then your 4 or 5 mana thing sticks and you can start playing Magic, right? If you don't have something to do early, well, then now your opponent's just attacking unabated, and then you also lose your first threat you play, so now you're so far behind that it becomes a lot harder to stabilize. I will also say, there's a lot of games where just drawing Roxanne straight up is pretty powerful. It's a shame. I don't think we have room to play more than 2, but just a damn good card. So be careful on mulliganing away Roxanne. She actually does a lot of work. But yeah, final list that we're going to make available is 4 Torch the Tower, 4 Llanowar Elf, 3 Get Lost, 3 Ruby, 3 Gwenna, 2 Tyvar, 3 Biza, 2 Surrak, 3 Helena, 2 Dragonhawk Fates Tempest, 2 Thrun, Breaker of Silence, 1 Vivian, 2 Roxanne, 2 Atali, a Plains, 2 Mountain, 2 Forest, 4 Copperline Gorge, 1 Restless Ridgeline, 3 Battlefield Forge, 1 Restless Bivouac, 4 Brushland, 3 Razorverge Thicket, 2 Restless Prairie, and 2 Plaza of Heroes. And if you're wondering why there's not more Plaza of Heroes in here, it's strictly because we want to try to be able to cast Llanowar Elf or Torch the Tower early, and sometimes having that Plaza Hero prevents those from happening. But yeah, Foundations keeps giving us goodies, so there's still a lot of decks to be built. Matter of fact, we just played one yesterday that used Simulacrum Synthesizer with the reprinted Solemn Simulacrum, and it's surprising that those go together so well, because that deck was actually pretty strong. So check that out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.